linear equation test 3 problems. Now this is the first problem, very easy. What do we have to do? We have to take, let 1 by x plus y equal to u and 1 by x minus y equal to v. Now what do we get? This becomes 57u plus 6v equal to 5, and this becomes 38u plus 21v equal to 9. Now using elimination method I'll solve this. Here it's 21 and it's 6, so LCM of 6 and 21 will be 3s are 2, 7. 6 7s are 42. So here into 7 and here into 2. So I multiply 7 7s are 49, 4, 7 5s are 35. Plus 4 39, so 399u plus 42v equal to 35, and here we get 3 8s are 16 and 2 8s are 16, 2 3s are 6 plus 1 7, 76u plus 42v equal to 9 2s are 18. So now subtracting both, this will cancel. 399 minus 76, 9 minus 6 3, 9 minus 7 2, 323u equal to 35 minus 18 will be 12 plus 5 17, right? Okay, now we have u equal to 17 by 323. Since it's ending with 3, I have to multiply a number for 7 which will give us end 3. So there is 9, but if I multiply this by 9 it will be too small, so I'll try with 19. So 17 into 19, 7 9s are 63, 9 plus 1 1 5, and we have 1 7. So 3 2 1 323. So 17 1s are 19s are, which means u equal to 1 by 19. Now we found u. Now we can find v. I'll use the first equation to find v. So 57u from here, alright. 57u, that is 1 by 19 into plus 6v equal to 5. So now it should be 19 1s are 3s are. So I get 3 plus 6v equal to 5. So 6v equal to 5 minus 3. So 6v equal to 2, v equal to 2 by 6. So v equal to 1 by 3. So we found the values of u and v. Now using this we'll substitute. We have 1 by x plus y equal to u. So that is equal to 1 by 19, right? And we have 1 by x minus y equal to v, that is 1 by 3. Now transposing, I get x plus y equal to 19 from here, taking this here and there, and again taking this here and there, I'll get x minus y equal to 3. So I'll add, because y will cancel, plus y minus y is 0, x plus x is 2x, 19 plus 3 is 22. So x equal to 22 by 2, so x equal to 11. So we got x equal to 11. I'll substitute it in the second equation. So what do I get? X minus y equal to 3, which means 11 minus y equal to 3, minus y equal to 3 minus 11, transposing. So minus y equal to minus 8, so y equal to 8. So we got y equal to 8 and x equal to 11. Alright, now the second question, word problem. The sum of a 2-digit number. Okay, so this problem is a 2-digit number problem, which means directly, if you remember, how do you write a 2-digit number? 10x plus y, where y is in tens place, x is in, y is in digits units place and x is in tens place. So let x be the number in tens place and let y be the number in units place. Remember guys, you have to write this every time before you start a word problem. You have to tell what variables you have taken, what are they, x and y. Okay, now to the question. The sum of a 2-digit number and the number formed by reversing the order of digits is 154. So sum of the number and the number formed by reversing the digits. If you remember, when you reverse it becomes 10y plus x. So this plus this they have given is equal to 154. So what do we have? 10x plus y plus 10y plus x equal to 154. So what do we get? 10x plus x, 11x plus 11y equal to 154. Actually, we can simplify this. I can take 11 common. So what does it become? 11 into x plus y equal to 154. So x plus y equal to 154 by 11. 11 ones are 4 remains. So 44, 14s are. So what do we get? X plus y equal to 14. This is our first equation. Then they say if the two digits differ by 4, the two digits, what are the two digits? X and y, right? So they differ by 4. So we can write x minus y equal to 4. Now one thing you need to remember is we do not know which is the bigger number. Is it x or y? So first let us assume that x is the bigger number. So we are writing x minus y is 4. And using these two, we'll solve this using elimination method. When I add this and this cancels, I get 2x equal to 18. So x is equal to 18 by 2, that is 9. And substituting in one of these, I will substitute in the first one, x plus y equal to 14. X is 9, x plus y equal to 14 we have. So y equal to 14 minus 9. So y equal to 5. So x is 9, y is 5. They have asked us to find the number. So what is the number? X is in tens place. So 10x, that is 10 into 9 plus 5. So the answer is 95. Guys, let's say it was a different problem. Now we've got this because we took x minus y as 4. Let's say y was the greater number, then you would have gotten a negative number or something here. Then you would have realized we do not need to take x minus y, we have to take y minus x. Now the third problem, if 1 is added to each numerator and denominator of a fraction, it's a fraction problem. So what will we need to find the fraction? Numerator and denominator. So let n be the numerator and let d be the denominator. Alright. So we have taken our variables as n and d. Now what does it say? If 1 is added to each of numerator and denominator, 1 is added to each of numerator and denominator. So n plus 1 by d plus 1. It becomes 2 by 3. So when you add 1 up and down, it becomes 2 by 3. This is our first situation. Transposing, I get 3n plus 3 equal to 2d plus 2. 2d I'll get it this side. So I get 3n minus 2d equal to 2 minus 3, that is minus 1. So we got our first equation. What is the second thing they have given? If 1 is subtracted from numerator and denominator. So 1 is subtracted, n minus 1 by d minus 1. It becomes 3 by 5. So this becomes 3 by 5. So transposing, I get 5n minus 5 equal to 3d minus 3. So I'll get this here. Transposing, I get 5n minus 3d equal to minus 3 plus 5. So plus 2. This is our second equation. Then we do from 1 and 2. We should have done it for the previous problem as well, but I forgot that. But make sure you write it neatly. The first equation is 3n minus 2d equal to minus 1 and 5n minus 3d equal to 2. Now I'll make d terms equal for this. So here into 3, here into 2. 3 3s are 9n minus 6d equal to minus 3 and 2 into 5, 10n minus 6d equal to 4. Subtracting, signs will change. So I can cancel this. 9 minus 10 minus n equal to minus 7. So n equal to 7. We got n equal to 7. Then substituting in one of these equations, I'll use the first one. So 3n, that is 3 into 7 minus 2d equal to minus 1. So we get 21 minus 2d equal to minus 1. So minus 2d equal to minus 1 minus 21. So minus 2d equal to minus 22. Minus minus signs cancel. D equal to 22 by 2, that is 11. So what is the fraction? 7 by 11. This is the answer. Now the fourth problem, if twice the son's age is added to the father's age, the sum is 70. But if twice the father's age is added to the son's age, the sum is 95. Find the ages of father and son. So what do we take our variables? Let f be the father's age, right? And let s be the son's age. Alright, so we can easily know which age we have found. Now what is the first thing they have given? If twice the son's age is added to the father's age, the sum is 70. So this is equal to 70. This is the first thing they gave us, right? Now what is the next? If twice the father's age is added to the son's age, we get sum as 95. So we got our two equations. From 1 and 2 we can find. Now I'll use elimination method again. Here I'll make s equal. So into 2. The first equation remains same, 2s plus f equal to 70. Here it becomes 2 into s, 2s plus 4f equal to 2 into 95, 0, 1, 1, 90. Subtracting, this becomes minus, minus, minus. This cancels. Plus f minus 4f minus 3f equal to 70 minus 190 is 1 minus 120. So minus minus signs cancel. F equal to 120 by 3. 3 ones are, 4s are 0. So father's age is 40 years. We got father's age, right? Now we find the son's age. I'll use the second equation. So s plus 2f equal to 95. I'll use this. How much did we find f is? 40. So s plus 2 into 40, that is 80 equal to 95. So s equal to 95 minus 80. So s equal to 15 years. So the father's age is 40 and son's age is 15 years. The fifth problem. The incomes of A and B are in the ratio 8:7 and their expenditures are in the ratio 19:16. If each of them saves 1,250. Find their income. So let A be A's income, right? And let B be B's income. So we have taken what our variables are A and B. Now the first thing they have given, the incomes of A and B are in the ratio 8:7, which means what? A is to B equal to 8:7. So what does this mean? When A is to B, we can be written as A by B equal to 8/7. So transposing, or what I'll do is I'll transpose only B that side. So A equal to 8/7 B. I'll use substitution method for this problem because it will be easy, right? You can use elimination method as well. Then you need to transpose both of them and get everything on one side. Or for this problem, since like I told you, I'll use substitution. Now what is the second thing they have given? Their expenditures are in the ratio 19:16. So how much is their expenditure? They have told each saves 1,250. So how much are they spending? A is the total income of A, right? And he saves 1,250, which means he spends the remaining. So what is he spending? His total income minus what he is saving is his total expenditure. They have said this guy's total expenditure to B's expenditure. Again, B is saving 1,250 is 19:16. So what do we get? A minus 1,250 by B minus 1,250 equal to 19/16. Now I'll transpose B on the other side. It becomes A minus 1,250 equal to 19/16 into B minus 1,250, right? So but A is what? 8 by 7B. So here it becomes 8 by 7B minus 1250 equal to 19 by 16B minus 19 by 16 into 1250. Now I'll transpose B on one side, rest on the other. So I'll get 8 by 7B, 19 by 16B. When it comes this side, it becomes minus 19 by 16B equal to minus 19 by 16 into 1250 plus 1250. Right? Now I have to take LCM here. 7, okay, LCM of 7 and 16 will be 7 6 are 42, 7 plus 112. So here I have to multiply by 16 and here I have to multiply by 7. Right? So 16 8s are 8 6 are 48, 8 1s are 8 plus 4 12, 128B minus 9 7s are 63, 7s are 1 plus 133B equal to, here I can take 1250 common. What will I get? Minus 19 by 16 plus 1 in brackets. So 128 minus 133, we get minus 5B by 112 equal to 1250. And here when I take LCM, here it's by 1 into 16 into 16. So I get minus 19 plus 16 by 16. So I'll get minus 5B by 112 equal to 1250 into minus 19 plus 16 minus 3 by 16. Right? Now, okay, I'll simplify now. 8s are 2 8s are 2 6 2 5s are. Further simplification possible. Okay, now I'll transpose everything on other than B. So B equal to 625 into minus 3 by 8 into 112 by minus 5. So it becomes minus 112 by 5. Minus into minus will become plus. 5 1s are 125s are. 8 should go with this. 8 1s are 8, 3 remaining 32, 14. So what do we get? B equal to 125 into 3 into 14. So 125 into 3, 250, 250, 350, 375. So B equal to 375 into 14. So we'll do that here. 375 into 14. 5 4s are 20, 7 4s are 28 plus 2, 30. 3 4s are 12, 12 plus 3, 15. And 375. 0, 5, 2, 1, 5,250 rupees. Right? So what is B's income? B's income is rupee 5,250. Now using this, I'll find the income of A. What is A? 8 by 7 into B. B is 5250. So 7 1s are 7s are 49, 35, 50. So A's income is 8 zeros are 0, 8 5s are 40, 8 7s are 56 plus 4, 6,000. So A's income is rupee 6,000. Now the sixth question, it's a speed problem. A car goes uphill at 30 km per hour and downhill at 50 km per hour. After 15 hours, it has covered 650 kilometers. How long does it take to go uphill and downhill? So they have asked us how long does it take to go uphill. So let X be the time taken to go uphill, right? And let Y be the time taken to go downhill. Or actually we can take it as U and D. Let U be the time taken to go uphill and let D be the time taken to go downhill. Now they have given us a car goes uphill at 30 km per hour. So this is speed equal to distance by time. We have to use this formula, either this or T equal to D by S or D equal to ST. One of this will have to to use. Now we'll find out which to use. A car goes uphill at 30 kilometers per hour and downhill at 50 kilometers per hour. This is what they have told us. After 15 hours, it has covered 650 kilometers. So what have they told? After 15 hours, it has covered 650 kilometers. They have told us it goes uphill at 30 kilometers per hour and downhill at 50 kilometers per hour. Now they have told us that it takes 15 hours to go 650 kilometers, which means they have given us total time and they have given us total distance. For total time, we will be using, total time is how much? 15 hours. So time taken to go uphill plus time taken to go downhill is 15. This is our first equation. Then they have given us total distance is 650 kilometers, right? How much is distance? S into T. That is speed going uphill is 30 into U, time taken to go uphill, plus speed coming downhill is 50 into time taken to go downhill. So we are using this formula because they have given us total distance. This is our second equation. Solving this, I'll cancel U. So multiply this equation by 30. So I get 30U plus 30D equal to 15 into 30, 450. And here I get 30U plus 50D equal to 650. So subtracting, this will cancel. I get 30 minus 50 minus 20D equal to minus 200. So minus minus sign cancels. D equal to 200 by 20, that is 10 hours. So we have found that time taken to go downhill. So what will be the time taken to go uphill? I'll use the first formula. U plus D, that is 10 equal to 15. So U equal to 15 minus 10. So U equal to 5 hours. So time taken to go uphill is 5 hours. Alright, now the seventh problem. A man invested rupee 30,000 in two types of bonds. On one he earns 5% and on the other he gets 7%. If his total earnings is 2,000, find his investment in each type of bond. So let X be his investment in first bond and let Y be his investment in second type of bond. So we have found out X and Y are our variables which we need to find. Now what has been given? A man has invested 30,000. So total how much has he invested? 30,000. So X plus Y will be equal to 30,000. We already got our first equation. Then they say on one he earns 5% and on the other 7%. His total earnings are 2,000. So what have they given? His total earnings have been given. How much is his total earning? 5% on the first bond. So 5 by 100 of X plus 7% on the second bond. So he is earning 7 by 100 Y. This is how much he is earning on both bonds. So LCM if I take it's 100 itself. So I get 5X plus 7Y whole by 100 equal to 2000. So I transpose 100. So 2000 into 100 becomes 2 lakhs. So this is our second equation. So using these two, X plus Y equal to 30,000. Alright. Now here I'll multiply this by 5. I'll cancel X. So first thing is 5X plus 7Y equal to 2 lakhs and 5 into X, 5X plus 5 into Y, 5Y equal to 1, 2, 3, 30,000, 3 5s are 15. So 1,50,000. So subtracting signs will change. This cancels 7 minus 5, 2Y equal to 2 lakh minus 1,50,000, 50,000. So Y equal to 50,000 by 2, 50,000 by 2 that is 25,000 rupees. So what is the amount invested in second type of bond? 25,000. Then using first equation I'll find X. So X plus 25,000 equal to 30,000. So x equal to 30,000 minus 25,000, that is 5,000 rupees. So invested 5,000 in the first bond, 25,000 in the second bond. Alright, now the 8th question. A train covered a certain distance at uniform speed. If the train would have been 6 km per hour faster, it would have taken 4 hours less. If 4 hours less than the scheduled time, and if it was 6 km per hour slower, it would have taken 6 hours more than the scheduled time. Find the length of the journey. Now guys, in this question they have asked us to find the length of the journey, but that is not what we will take as our variable. What we are going to take as our variables are the speed and time. So let S be the speed and let T be the time taken. For at normal speed, let S be the original speed, alright, and let T be the original time. Now okay, we have speed equal to distance by time. So distance equal to speed into time and time equal to d by s. Which shall we use? They have told us to find the length of the journey, and what they have given us is if this had been slightly slower, this much time more, and if this had been slightly faster, this much time less. What is not changing? The distance is not changing. So we will be using this formula. So original, what have they said? If, okay, the first situation, if train would have been 6 km per hour faster, so what is the new speed? S plus 6, right? It would have taken 4 hours less than scheduled time. What is our scheduled time? T. So T minus 4. S into T should be the original distance. So what is the original distance? S into T. So this into this has to be equal to the original speed into time. Why? Because the distance is not changing, only the speed and time are changing. So we have this. Now multiplying, I get ST plus minus 4S plus 60 minus 24 equal to ST. So I get ST and ST will cancel. Why? Because when I transpose this that side, it becomes minus ST. So ST minus ST 0. Now I get minus 4S plus 60 equal to 24 by transposing this on the other side. Now what is the second thing they had told us? If it was 6 km per hour slower, which means S minus 6, speed is slower by 6 km per hour, it would have taken 6 hours more, T plus 6, and even this is equal to ST, the original distance, because distance is not changing. Now again multiplying, I get ST plus 6x minus 60 minus 36 equal to ST. ST cancels, because when I transpose it becomes minus. I get 6s minus 60 equal to plus 36. Now if you observe, I can take 6 common, so 6s minus t equal to 36. So 6 ones are 6 are, because this becomes division. So what do I get? S minus t equal to 6. This is our second equation, right? Now from 1 and 2, what do we have? Minus 4s plus 60 equal to 24 and s minus t equal to 6. So I'll just multiply this equation by 4 to make s equal. So I get minus 4s plus 60 equal to 24, and I get 4s minus 40 equal to 6 4s are 24. I'll add minus 4s plus 4s 0, 60 minus 40, 2t equal to 48. So t equal to 48 by 2, 24 hours. So I got t as 24 hours. Now using this equation, second equation, I'll find value of s. What do we have? S minus t, but t is how much? 24 equal to 6, right? So s equal to 6 plus 24, that is 30 km per hour. So we found the original speed and original time, but they have asked us to find length of the journey. So how much is the length of the journey? D equal to S into T. So S is 30 into T is 24. So 0, 3 4s are 12, 3 2s are 6 plus 1, 720 kilometers. So distance travelled is, the length of the journey is 720 kilometers. The ninth question, the area of a rectangle gets reduced by 80 square units if length is reduced by 5 and breadth is increased by 2. If we increase the length by 10 and decrease the breadth by 5, the area is increased by 50 square units. Find the length and breadth of rectangle. So what do? Let L be the length and let B be the breadth. Right? Breadth of the rectangle. So what is area of a rectangle? Area of a rectangle is L into B. Right? Now what have they said? First situation, area of a rectangle gets reduced by 80 square units if length is reduced by 5. So what is new length? L minus 5. And breadth is increased by 2. So breadth is increased by 2. When we do this, the area gets reduced by 80 square units. What is our original area? L into B. That gets reduced by 80 square units. That square units is, if you remember, for area it will be either centimeter square, meter square, depending on what the unit is. So now new length into new breadth will give us new area. When length is decreased by 5 and breadth is increased by 2, the area is reduced by 80. So multiplying L into B, LB plus 2L minus 5B minus 10 equal to LB minus 80. LB cancels because when I transpose it becomes minus. So what do I have? 2L minus 5B equal to minus 80 plus 10. So minus 70. This is our first equation. Now what is the second thing they have said? If we increase length by 10, so new length is 10 and decrease breadth by 5, so B minus 5. The area is increased by 50. Original area is LB, this gets increased by 50. So opening the brackets, LB minus 5L plus 10B minus 50 equal to LB plus 50. So LB cancels. I get minus 5L plus 10B equal to 50 plus 50, that is 100. This is our second equation. Now using solving 2L minus 5B equal to minus 70. Now I'll make the B terms equal, so I have to multiply this whole equation by 2. First equation is minus 5L plus 10B equal to 100, and when I multiply by 2, 2 2s are 4L plus 10B, minus 2 into minus 5 minus 10B equal to minus 140 from here. Now I'll add these two cancels, minus 5L plus 4L minus L equal to minus 40. So L equal to 40 units. So we found the length. Now we can find the breadth using one of these formulas. I'll use the first one. 2 into L, that is 2 into 40 minus 5B equal to minus 70. The first equation. So 80 minus 5B equal to minus 70. So minus 5B equal to minus 70 minus 80. That is minus 150. So minus minus cancels. So B equal to 150 by 5, that is 30 units. So the length is 40 units and breadth is 30 units. Now the 10th question, the students of a class are made to stand in rows. If 3 students are extra in a row, there would be 1 row less, and if 3 students are less in a row, there would be 2 rows more. Find the number of students in the class. So again, this is another problem, just like that problem where the previous speed problem, where we were not taking what is asked as the variable. Here again we have to be careful. What will be the total number of students in the class? So how will you count the students? Number of students in one row into total number of rows. So what we need to do is let S be the number of students in a row and let R be the number of rows. So we have S as the number of students in one row and R be the number of rows. So what is total number of students? Number of students will be equal to S into R, right? Number of students in one row into number of rows. Like example, there are 3 students in one row. There are 4 rows. So how many students? 3 into 4. That is the idea. Now, first situation, what have they said? If 3 students are extra in a row, so S plus 3, there would be 1 row less. So R would have reduced by 1. But total number of students remain the same, which is SR. Understood? So S multiplying SR minus S plus 3R minus 3 equal to SR. Again this and this cancels. We get minus S plus 3R equal to 3. This is the first equation. The second equation, if 3 students are less in a row, so S minus 3. There would be 2 rows more. So you would need 2 extra rows. So number of students remain the same. So we have SR plus 2S minus 3R minus 6 equal to SR. SR cancels. So 2S minus 3R equal to 6. This is our second equation. Now I'll get this down here. It is minus S plus 3R equal to 3. So we don't need to, R values are already equal, and if I add, they will cancel. So I'll add these two. So I get 2S minus S, S equal to 6 plus 3, that is 9. So how many students in a row? 9. And using again this minus S, S is 9. So minus 9 plus 3R equal to 3. 3R equal to 3 plus 9, 12. Minus 9 becomes plus 9. And R equal to 12 by 4, that is, 12 by 3. That is 4. So number of students in a row 9, number of rows 4. So what is the total number of students? S into R, that is 9 into 4, that is 36 students. So there are 36 students.